San Diego, 2016. I'm going to quit next week, so I need to find someone to rent my room ASAP, I told Kelly, wiping Oscar's creamy shrimp taco chipotle sauce from my lips. Wait, what? I thought you weren't leaving for LA for like a few months or until you saved enough money, Kelly said, slamming her taco down onto the coffee table. We were sitting crisscross on our living room floor with Takeout and Broad City playing on the TV. That's when Hunter and I were going together. That's clearly no longer the case. I bit into my taco and sauce dripped onto my sweatpants. Unfazed, with a full mouth, I said, I literally cannot be in this city anymore. No offense. Kelly remained silent, clearly taking offense. She took a huge swig of wine and directed her gaze toward the TV. Does Hunter know you're leaving so soon? Yep. I inhaled the rest of my taco in one bite. And? He's freaking out, I scoffed. Wants to see me, blah, blah, blah. Are you going to see him? Kelly's eyes were still on the TV. Conversations revolving Hunter and I had become so frequent over the years, it bored the shit out of her. I couldn't blame her. It bored the shit out of me, too. I got up to get a pint of ice cream from the freezer. Probably. But I won't tell him until the last second. He deserves to be the one to sweat a bit for once. Kelly snorted. Just make sure the new roommate is our age and isn't a serial killer. It's the least you can do. I plopped onto the couch and shoveled half-baked into my mouth. You got it, babe. A week later, I built up the nerve on a sunny Friday afternoon and marched into my boss's office to quit. I kept my head down, trying to ignore the great view of Petco Park and all the perks I was leaving behind at this cushy job with a steady paycheck. I knew the drill. Everyone who quit was immediately escorted out due to proprietary information. No exceptions. I had already signed a lease in LA with a younger Alpha Phi from USD who I barely knew, and my weekend was blocked off for packing. By Monday, I'd be gone. I was ready. Or at least, I thought I was. Are you sure? Amanda leaned forward, studying me. You just received a promotion and hit the six-figure threshold at 23. That's quite an accomplishment, Spencer. We would hate to lose you. Shit, I wasn't prepared for a rebuttal. I swallowed, my resolve wavering. I loved making money. I loved treating myself, treating others, feeling the same sense of financial freedom I'd had when Dad was alive. Was I making a huge mistake? Something deep inside that I had silenced for too long urged that some things were more important than money. I took a deep breath. Thank you for saying that, Amanda, truthfully. I'm not the type of person who can do corporate. I've tried, and yes, I've succeeded, and this office is what people dream of. But I feel like my light is going out here. I paused. I've dreamt of being an actress since I was 8, and I have to try. Amanda studied me for a moment. And there's nothing I can do or offer you to change your mind? I hesitated. I hadn't realized they saw me as such a valuable part of this company. Hunter flashed in my mind for a millisecond, creating an instant wave of nausea. I had to get out of this city. Sorry, but no. I already signed a lease in LA. I leave Monday, I said with finality. Amanda nodded, her expression unreadable. I was hoping we could keep you for another week, but it sounds like your mind and your timeline are set. They are, I confirmed. Please stay on until the end of the day to wrap things up. Yes, of course, I responded, standing, relieved that this conversation was over. I almost just changed my mind, and that scared the shit out of me. I reached the door when her voice stopped me. Spencer, if you ever need a letter of recommendation, I'd be happy to provide one for you. And if acting doesn't pan out, there's always a place for you here. I turned back, caught off guard. I really appreciate that. Relief and confusion tangled inside of me. For over a year, I had felt like just another cog in the machine here. Unseen, invaluable. Why did people only value me once they lost me?